Hey everyone, welcome back. In today's tutorial, I'll show you exactly how to divide values in Power BI, specifically how to calculate sales per unit for each product using a calculated column. By the end of this video, you'll know how to create dynamic row-by-row calculations in your data model, which will be a huge help for anyone looking to get deeper insights from their sales or operations data. Let's jump right in. First, let's start by getting some sample data into Power BI. I'm going to use a simple sales table for this example, but you can follow along with any data you have available. Our table has three columns: product, sales, and quantity. Just to paint a clearer picture, the data looks like this: laptop with sales of 5,000 and quantity of 25, phone with 3,050, and tablet with 2,020. If you're starting from scratch, it might be easiest to copy these values into Excel first and then import directly into Power BI. Or if you want to move even quicker, just open Power BI and from the Home ribbon, click Enter Data. Here, simply paste the values in and hit Load. It's a small but essential step. Getting your data right at the beginning makes everything smoother later on. Now let's talk about dividing values in Power BI. Sometimes you want to calculate things like sales per unit, profit margins, or average spends, and often you need to do it for every row in your data, not just totals. In Power BI, the way you handle this is with something called a calculated column. Calculated columns let you add new data to each row of your table based on a formula you specify. This is particularly handy if you want these calculations available everywhere in your report, like in tables, visuals, or even in your slicers. To create our division calculation, go to the table view. That's the icon that looks a bit like a spreadsheet on the left-hand side of your screen. Once you're in table view, right-click on your sales table and select New Column. This part might take a few moments if you've just loaded a fresh dataset, so don't worry if there's a brief pause. Now in the formula bar at the top, we'll enter our formula. Type sales per unit equals sales in square brackets divided by quantity in square brackets. It should look exactly like this. Sales per unit equals sales/sales quantity. What you're doing here is telling Power BI to take the sales value, and for each row, divide it by the quantity for that same row. So for the laptop row, it's 5,000 divided by 25, which gives us 200. For phone, it's 60, and for tablet, it's 100. It's a straightforward calculation, but the power comes from how easily you can use and visualize this data afterwards. Once you've created your calculated column, you'll see it show up instantly in your table view. Now let's bring it to life in a report. Go to Report View, the main canvas area Power BI is known for. Grab the table visual and drop product, sales per unit, or any other relevant fields into the values area. Instantly, you'll be able to see your sales per unit, broken down by each product, right in your report. This is where you can really start to explore, maybe add a bar chart or use this new column in further calculations. And that's it. You've just learned how to divide values in Power BI using a calculated column. With this approach, you can handle nearly any row-by-row math your analysis needs. If you found this helpful, go ahead and hit that like button and let me know in the comments if there are other Power BI tricks you'd like to learn next. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for more actionable tutorials just like this. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.